So, you've got big ambitions. You want to crush it, chase dreams, live that perfect highlight reel life you keep imagining. But there's one tiny hiccup. You're lazy. Yeah, I said it. You know exactly what you should be doing. Yet here you are, scrolling TikTok, stress-eating Doritos, or starting season 4 of a show you don't even like anymore. And then afterwards, boom, instant guilt. Because deep down, you know you're capable of more than just having a PhD in excuses. But guilt doesn't just go away. Oh no, it sticks around, stacking up like dirty laundry. Eventually, you just accept it. You start telling yourself, maybe this is just who I am. Maybe I'm just not a disciplined person. Translation, maybe I'm just a professional couch potato. Then the new year shows up. You buy a shiny new planner, new gym shoes, and announce, New Year, new me, like you're running for office. And for a week, maybe two, you crush it. You're motivated, unstoppable, maybe even a little delusional. But then procrastination sneaks in, like that one friend who says they'll stop by for 5 minutes, eats all your snacks, and somehow lives in your guest room for 3 weeks. Before you know it, you're back in the same loop. Stop, start, quit, repeat. And eventually you slap a label on yourself. Guess I'm just lazy. But here's the twist. You're not lazy. You're just stuck in inertia. Quick physics lesson. Objects at rest tend to stay at rest. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion. Newton wrote that down hundreds of years ago, but honestly, he might as well have been subtweeting you. Because the hardest part isn't finishing a task, it's actually starting it. You sit down to write an essay, and suddenly it feels like Mount Everest. 5,000 words? Impossible. Guess I'll just go reorganize my sock drawer instead. But if you trick yourself, tell your brain, hey, relax, I'll just write 50 words. Suddenly it's not so bad. Manageable. That's where the 2-minute rule comes in. Don't feel like working? Tell yourself you'll only do it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of cleaning, 2 minutes of push-ups, 2 minutes of pretending to be productive, and most of the time, you keep going. Because once you're moving, your brain's like, oh wait, this isn't so bad. Why did I spend 3 hours avoiding this? It's like pushing a car. At first it's brutal. You're sweating, crying, praying for a tow truck. But once it starts rolling, you're like, oh, this is easy. Why didn't I do this earlier? That's what starting a task feels like. The first push sucks, but after that, momentum does the heavy lifting. The real tragedy? Most people never even give themselves the chance to feel momentum. They psych themselves out before they start. They stare at the whole staircase and go, nope, too many steps. I'll just die here at the bottom. But the secret is this. Make the first step so ridiculously small that it's harder to say no than yes. Write one sentence, fold one shirt, read one page. That's it. And even if that's all you do, congrats. You still beat doing absolutely nothing and hating yourself for it. So no, you're not lazy. You're just stuck in inertia. Break that and you break procrastination. Or in the words of Martin Luther King Jr., you don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Translation, stop staring, start climbing. And who knows, that tiny, sarcastic little step you take today might just be the one that finally gets your life rolling.